Welcome to the Jay and Friends podcast.
But I hate that shit though, bro. You tag a person, they selling something, you trying to help a person out, so you tag them and shit. Yo.
Simple directions, my guy. Simple directions.
Dang. Oh, he hit me back. He said he DM'd her. She ain't giving no response.
Oh, that's probably why. Okay.
Well, I mean, when you don't, sometimes a lot of people don't see that shit if you don't follow them. So
Yeah. Go to the little.
yeah, you on the other side.
The other side.
Yeah.
The other side.
So,
Let's get started. Yo,
I had Ty dying laughing too off that 222.
I seen it. He's like 222. Yo. I want to welcome you to the Jay and Friends podcast featuring now episode 223. We are here. We are back. Like, share, comment, subscribe. It costs you nothing and it goes a long way. Before I get started, I want to send a shout out to those that wear the uniform, those that wore the uniform, those that wear the uniform in the future. Shout out to those that hanging at the VA all day. Shout out to the United States of Baltimore, Zone 18, and the rest of PG County.
I'm in this bitch with my uniform shirt.
Yeah.
That's wild.
I know you was locked in when you came in.
I know, right?
I was like,
I
normally
change my shirt.
Yeah.
God damn.
He's right before the woo, baby. So I got a little pod. Let me see, pull it up.
I used to put my fucking phone up. Well, I'm used to all day put my phone in
Yeah,
my
I
pocket.
see you put the phone in your pocket. I was
that's
like,
all day,
yeah.
but yeah, nah.
I was like, this is some new shit. All right, ladies, you're not gonna like my opener, but I'm gonna play it anyway.
The buns is up. I repeat, the buns is up. I done figured it out how to get a good woman. First thing you're going to have to do is go quit your job. You're going to have absolutely nothing. I mean, absolutely nothing going for yourself. You're going to have to be broke, busted, and disgusted. You're going to have to be viewed as potential. These women want a build a bear type of situation. They don't want no man that's financially stable, mature, and know how to communicate. That ain't what they really want. Second thing you're going to have to go do, you're going to have to quit pouring into that woman. Quit giving her encouragement. Quit investing in her. That ain't what she wants. She want a man that's sitting around playing a video game that she can complain about what he don't do versus being appreciative and grateful for what he do. That ain't what they want. Third thing you're going to have to go do, let that car get repossessed. Let it go back. Because then she know you're going to have to need her. She going to let you drive her car and drive it and run it raggedy. Last thing you need to do, that money that you've been saving up for y'all, go jack it off gambling. And then come home and tell her what you did. I guarantee you go get the best relationship you ever had. Bones is in. The bones is...
Again, welcome to the Jay and Friends podcast featuring now episode 223. We are back. How was your week, my boy?
Man, working. My man Mike, who had took over, he had got the position over me. And my man put in his 2 weeks and his last day was yesterday. So he
I put my drop for him. He gone.
He pulled the wolves over their eyes.
He did. He fluffed that resume for a little bit.
Yeah.
Learned a few tricks of the trade.
Yeah.
Take the secret sauce.
He played chess. He played chess with them. And now I don't know. Like now it's like
what's your do you feel like do they feel like they played like he played them?
I don't think so. I wanted to ask.
Are they too stupid to know?
I wanted to ask. I think a little bit of that too. They probably not too stupid, but too naive. I had the opportunity right before I was leaving work to ask, but I was like, nah. And I was like, and this conversation gonna be long because I'm gonna make it long. But yeah. But you're gone, and I look at it like,
so you back as number one.
Yeah.
You had that talk though?
No, not yet. Because like I said, your last day was yesterday. Okay. But I was just like, you passed over the kid. And at the time, I gave you 18 strong years, man. 18. Now I'm at 19. Last week, 19 years.
He ain't been there a year.
And he ain't been there 6 months.
Damn.
But he played chess. He got the company to do some things to get him to come from Texas to Maryland.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's with my drop? Damn. I don't want something on drop. Whatever. I don't care though. Fuck it. We go without it.
But yeah, man.
Yeah.
He played the
That's
company.
crazy, yo.
I know it wasn't for him all the top, and I know Jason, he gonna be watching this shit. Jason, he was the first one to say, like, nah. He like, no, I'm telling you, a few months he gone. I'm like, nah, man, he gonna stick it out, man. He going I don't think he's that type of guy. He's like, don't matter the type of guy he is now. He ain't gonna be here long.
He seen it.
Yeah, Jay saw the writing on the wire.
Shout out to Jay, man.
Yeah.
Dang.
So yeah, my man. I know it too, like, yo, he's a Dockers and, button up shirt type guy, man. He
What kind of Sperry's?
Sit behind a computer. No, he ain't gonna rock the Sperry's. He probably like whatever's under Cole Haan because he cheap as shit. So I won't say he cheap. He's frugal.
Right.
He's smart with the cash.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So so now I'm back in the position that I was in, but we're gonna see what's gonna happen now if I'm going to sit in that chair. I sit in that chair.
Game time.
It's game time. But I don't know. Like now I'm gonna make you pay though. Like we're gonna have to go to the table and really pay because you brought an outsider in and he fucked you, and now you gotta come back home.
You gotta find a professional way to convey that though.
Yeah, you gotta come back to the king.
You gotta say shit, but professionally.
Yeah,
in your meeting.
Yeah,
but
because we had to have a talk. We have to have a talk. You gotta come back to the king. I mean, even though it's my name, like you really have to come back to the king. But other than that, though, that's it.
My week was good. Nothing too crazy. I'm trying to think. Nothing crazy. It felt weird putting out. Well, I ain't felt weird. It took me back to the nostalgia when we was putting out multiple podcasts. So we dropped one on Monday. Mm-hmm. Then we dropped one on Thursday, which is today, and then we recording. Like it took it back, but it felt a little weird.
Yeah. We had some. I told Jay, another one dropped. He's like, for real? Shit, I ain't finished 221 yet.
Yeah.
So 222 up that motherfucker now.
Sir. But nothing crazy. It started off a slow news weekend, then that shit started picking up. Mm-hmm. So
my favorite guy.
You should get started.
My favorite guy.
Big T. Big T was a couple hours ago convicted on 34 counts in the hush money trial. I
was trying to look it up, like what of like all the other counts were like some of the.
It's 34 counts that carry a year, it's like a year and a half or something like that per count for all of the 34, which. Yeah, he's supposed to be sentenced July 11th. Of course, he can delay the shit by asking for an appeal. And there's nothing in the U.S. Constitution that says that a convicted felon cannot run for office. You just have to be a U.S. citizen for 14 years and be 35 years of age or older. So this doesn't really affect him. How it does affect him is they ran the poll numbers and using AI or whatever, and if a conviction is upheld somehow between now and election day, they have Biden winning in the polls, which is when we was in the upstairs. I was seeing like they playing with us right in our face.
Yeah, looking at the counts is really nothing though.
It ain't. That's why
it's really like it's all 34s right here. Like it's really nothing. So
give man probation. He gave the girl some hush money. It's all good, and leave it be, man. I don't know.
He got a revocable trust account. That's where the money come from. A check and a check stub from a revocable trust fund. My man, shout out my man, Mr. James King. He passed away a few years ago, but he gave me a shot when I first got my CDLs. I got a job driving a school bus at his school bus company, and we became real close and shit. And he told me, he was like, Darnell, he was like, James King, I'm rich. Jay King, the bus company owner, I'm broke as hell. He said, but no one can touch my money.
It's in the trust.
He said, you ever get some money? Get your irrevocable trust fund. They can't touch it. I don't give a shit what you fuck up. They try to sue you, anything. They can't touch it. So make sure you get that. I was like, bet. And that shit has literally, since 2001, that shit has literally stuck with me my entire life. Like, you ever get some bread? I don't need no advisor or nobody tell me that. I'm going to do what Mr. J always fucking told me. Get a motherfucking
Man, I ain't
trust.
got no damn sounds or nothing. But this is a travesty right now. But it's okay.
I mean, you want to cut at it?
Yeah, we might have to do that. We'll take a small, quick break.
Sure.
All right, y'all. All right, and we are back. Now, what was we talking about? Big T?
Big
Somebody?
T.
All right, yeah, Big T. Bottom line up front, I think this is just a waste of time, taxpayers' money. You trying to go after him for some shit that, I get it. It is what it is, but nothing is going to change by convicting him or. We just wasting taxpayers' dollars. Let's just let this man focus on this election.
He's gonna get more voters now. They like, no, fuck, keep it real.
You think so?
Yeah.
Sheesh. Okay.
Yeah. He done paid. Hey, look, shut up. A couple dollars. Don't say nothing. He got jammed up. All right.
I don't see what the big. Oh no, man.
I don't see what the problem is though. Like,
Yeah. So.
oh, cause what? She was a porn star. Like, what if she just was a streetwalker? What if she was on Backpage? Like, just give her a couple hours. Shut the fuck up. I am who I am. Shut the fuck up.
There we go. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Baltimore Harbor. The Baltimore Harbor. This your home. Mm-hmm. Your home. What's going on in the harbor now?
Man, these folks. I was laughing. So last week we was talking about the 100 greatest albums or some shit like that in the polls, and Jay was like, at work, he was like, no, just say it. Like what? Like it's dumbass white people who came up with this list.
Facts.
It was facts, though. I ain't want to say it, but it was
He
facts.
said it. The white man said it.
But there's some dumbass white people shit right here going to go swim in the harbor. So the harbor, now they've been definitely cleaning. Because when I used to be down there, even this program been in effect. Like when I was down there on my bike, they be heavy on that, trying to get the trash and all that shit out of there.
I used to follow a white boy who, on the backside of ESPN, where ESPN zone used to be, he used to take a magnet and just throw it in there and pull whatever. He used to pull out guns, bikes,
Oh yeah,
everything.
oh yeah, and it's still there, and still will.
He pulled out a golf cart.
I'm pretty sure. There's a lot of drunk fuckers around there and just fall into the harbor. People fall into the harbor all the time. But
The water
looks horrible.
it like doo-doo water. It's brown.
Doesn't smell the best. Like,
No.
Darnell loves being on the paddle boats and shit. So we'll go if I take her to the harbor, she already
You
knew,
get
like,
wet.
We're going to the. No, you don't get wet.
Okay.
No, that water literally doesn't touch you.
Okay.
So they now said that it's safe to swim in, and they have a sign up. It's a lot of fucking people. It's actually booked that they're going to basically swim from the harbor to damn near to where the Key Bridge crashed and come back.
Stop lying.
Like 20-something miles. Yeah, like 24 miles, some shit like that.
Okay.
And it's booked. It's fully booked, and they say that the inner harbor is swimmable.
You're gonna have all kind of flesh-eating
Neon
diseases
green.
and shit.
Oh my god! Like,
Neon green
what?
doodle and shit.
From what is this? 2024. Watch. It's going to be one of those lawyers going to be like, "Did you swim in the Baltimore Harbor?"
If you did, call us because you have mesothelioma. It's some bullshit.
Yes. And you can get up to $300,000.
Just cover us a call.
No, there's no way. That's the only reason I would ever been in the harbor water is because Darno loves being on the paddle boats. I used to have to tell her, like, yo, I can't swim and neither can you. Can you sit the fuck? I don't even be cussing at Darno.
She stand up.
She be wanting to stand. Can you sit the fuck down, ma'am? Please.
Stand up for what?
'Cause
Take a selfie or something?
I'm scared.
Yeah, no, sit down. It take just one good little wave.
Daddy gonna die as soon as he hit that motherfucking water. I'm gonna tell you that now. Ain't a life vest alive that can save me. I can't swim for shit. I'm going straight to the bottom of that motherfucker. He gone.
He go. He gone.
So please sit your ass down.
Hell no.
And we just get the paddling out there though. She love that shit though. She love She just like being out on the water for real. But no, that's some crazy shit though. Like, I mean, hey, whatever floats your boat, but you won't catch me or anybody that I personally know swimming in Baltimore's harbor.
Yeah, no, I don't really got nothing to say. It looked like Dookie water to me. And I know it's guns. I'm not talking to my other
They
homeboy.
just pull somebody out the harbor. I don't know like where, but I mean, it's the harbor is the harbor. They just pulled somebody fucking from out of the harbor a couple days ago. And then there was a gentleman who worked at Ruth Chris. His body just was found in the harbor like a month ago.
Yeah, nah. My homeboy, I told one of my other Baltimore homeboys, I was like, yeah, they gonna blah blah blah. He was like, what he said, he was like, you know how many dead bodies they gonna find in there? And all the kind of guns? He was like,
Now they probably been scuba diving and all types of shit, doing all to try to find to make sure.
it's good.
And Jimmy Hoffa ain't down that motherfucker somewhere. That's probably where. Yeah, that's why you can't find him. Jimmy Hoffa in Baltimore Harbor.
Oh, we can't see that little muddy water. All right. Vice President Harris, she popped outside one of her very few times. She had a press conference and they talked about that they're now making it so that medical debt can no longer be included in your credit score. So give them a round of applause. They're trying to pick up the defense as the game is kind of coming to a close. Biden is still paying off school loans. He ain't passed out no checks like Big T did. And hell, now we have this. I think it's a good move. I never understood why medical debt would be contingent where it affects your credit score. I don't think even school loans should, and I could be wrong, they probably don't, but school loans shouldn't affect your credit score. That's just, I don't know, that's one of those.
It might. It must do because since there's such an emphasis on it. Because if it's a bill that you just like you don't give a fuck about, like you just not give a fuck about it. Like
I mean, federal loans. I think I don't know. It's one of it's one of them things. Is like I don't even with what's the shit the income to debt ratio, right? A house payment, a rent payment, a car note, like all those things, I don't think they should be kind of factored because, or if it's factored, it should just be an average number. You know what I'm saying? Because most people are always going to have that or a combination of them. So if the national car average price is whatever and the national average payment is $350, then anything over that is what should ding you, not the entire amount that you paying because that's a bill like I'm fucking gonna have.
yeah, those doctor bills. That's why a lot of doctors now, and that's all you're gonna do is just get even more doctors.
What?
If you don't have insurance, they ain't fucking with you. Well, not insurance, but like if you don't have good insurance.
Yeah. I've have seen where they start.
Yo,
The list is not as long as it used to be.
so when I broke my leg, like 12 years ago, broke my leg, snapped my leg in half. I got a rod and 3 screws in my leg. I snapped my tibia
Who's that?
in half and my fibula in 2.
Doing what?
I was hooping.
Fuck you, was Garden Rasheed Wallace?
Hey man,
This nigga say you snapped it into.
yo, shit sound like the thick broomstick. God.
I had the same thing, but it wasn't that. It was my
So,
ankle.
When I fell, like it's just the nastiest shit in the world.
Ooh, yeah,
Yeah, you could hold. I could feel the bone, but it didn't come through my leg, so that's why I didn't get the Joe Theismann cast. But it stayed there. The bad part, the crazy thing about it, the initial pain hurt, but this is when they straightened my leg out to put me on the gurney. That's what hurt, because basically it was like a pencil just broken and shit like that. And then now they had to
They
straighten
ain't
my
put the
leg
air
out.
cast on it.
I had that, yo.
Oh, you had thugs for ambulance.
It was crazy because
paramedics.
I had to argue. I literally had to argue with the ambulance techs, right? So this shit happened at the YMCA on 33rd. You're literally 10 minutes away from Union Memorial Sports Medicine. This is what they do. He's like, oh, we're going to take him to John Hopkins. So it's crazy. My mom and Nell was actually at my grandmother's house. My grandma lives 5 minutes from the Y on the Alameda. So on the phone with my mom, I'm in pain. They starting to hook me up, so some IVs and shit. And she's like, where they taking you? I'm like, Union Memorial. He's like, no, we don't have there's no space there. We taking you to John Hopkins. I said, I literally tell his brother, I gotta run. My fucking leg is dangling. And I'm telling this motherfucker, you're gonna take me to Union Memorial. You're not taking me to John Hopkins. He like, no, we're taking you to John Hopkins. Sir, you know how much money I pay in motherfucking insurance? You're taking me to fucking Union Memorial. And then I looked, right? I said, yo, didn't you go to Lake? He was like, yeah. Nigga, if you don't fucking take me to fuck, the fuck, we went to high school together. Nigga, I know your fucking face. I don't remember your name, but I know your fucking face. I was in fucking Union Memorial. Well, anyway, long story short.
So he took you.
Take me. I didn't have surgery till the next day. It was the worst shit in the world. So I didn't think I ever was going to be able to hoop again. Because they really didn't have space, so I'm out in the fucking hallway. I didn't give a fuck. You get shot, you go to John Hopkins. You break your leg, you go to Union Memorial.
Gotcha.
Fuck that. And that's where the Ravens go. I want to go where the fuck they go at. So I'm over here. My mom was over there. The doctor, they x-raying me and shit. And the lady, the x-ray, she's like, damn, baby, you really messed yourself up. What the hell you do? I told her whatever. So another person said the same exact thing. I'm like, damn, is it that bad? I know I broke my leg, but I'm like, is that bad? Nigga. That doctor showed my mother that x-ray, and I'm trying to look, and he pointing that shit, and she start crying. Nigga, I thought it was over. Oh, God. Facts.
Let me try to hit it again.
Facts. But so I had to have the surgery the next day, and what about this insurance shit? The doctor was like, you have insurance? I was like, hell yeah, nigga, I got... Back then, that shit was, it wasn't even PPO, it was something else. Like, I literally don't have to pay for any. My insurance was so high, I don't pay for nothing.
Yeah.
Ambulance ride, nothing. I don't give a fuck. Run that fucking bill up, nigga.
Yeah.
I don't pay for anything. And I'm like, hell yeah, doc. And he was like, let me go check. And yo left, came back like, yeah, we ready to rock now. Because he wanted to make sure
They gonna get that money.
he's going to get that bread. So if I wasn't, like I said I was.
Box him up. Go and get him out.
Hey.
Send him JHU.
That's it. He on the wrong floor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I think this is what's going to happen now with this debt shit is that is not going to worry about it. You're just going to have motherfuckers that you don't probably really want you operating on. You got to be the C team out this motherfucker.
Shit me.
That shit really make me nervous though when you go to the hospitals. Thank God I've always been blessed to have health insurance, but like I know it's the thing you say like they're going to take care of you. They're not going to have you die if something happen. I really think that they don't be giving a fuck to a certain extent. Like, how far is he?
Nah, it'll be some shit like
He got shot 8 times. How hard are you going to try to save his life?
It's like 4:00. You got your shit done. You broke your leg at 3. It's 4. My man worked till 6. They be like, nah. The night shift ain't got no real good with doctors. Just give him some beds and keep him right to the shift change. It'll be
That's
all
what the fuck they did.
It'll be all right. They he'll good after the shift change.
Yo, literally, I'm in pain. He just pumped me with that motherfucking IV. I felt all right after that, but it took a few hours for that shit to kick in.
And damn, did they have you in the air cast by then? Or they just had your leg just there?
It was just there.
Fuck that, yo. They put me in that. So, similar basketball situation. Just come back from a deployment, go to the gym to hoop. That's why I don't fuck with no basketball.
It took me years to get like
Nigga,
over it.
I might shoot a shot, but I don't do nothing. But it's one of the ones where like we playing, and I was like, I'm gonna be lazy. I ain't gonna go down. I'm gonna fucking wait to get the rebound, boom, cherry pick shoot. So they threw it at the 3-point line by myself. Threw it. I caught it. 2 bounce. Boom, boom. Went up to shoot. Came down and rolled it. And you heard it. The broomstick snap. Bop. The bone came out the skin. All I felt like was a burning sensation. And when I tried to get up so I could hop. And that's when your leg tried to straighten itself out. It was like, let's say that boy hollered like a little kid. I don't remember all that. Holler like a baby.
Bro, I told them, the guy Nick, head coach at St. Francis basketball team now, said, get me 2 towels. I needed to bite down on one.
That's my oldest son, uncle.
Oh, for real?
He got 2 boys, twin boys.
Don't give me mine.
Okay, yeah, I think that's him, yeah.
But I told him, give me one to bite down and one to put over my face. Because I knew I was going to let out a scream. Yeah. Because like when I fell on it and I grabbed it. So I grabbed it. So I'm holding, like, so I feel this shit in my fucking hand. And I wanted to ride on the gurney like that. Like, fuck, he's like, yo, we got to straighten your leg out. I'm like, what? I'm like, that's when your ran got it. The initial break, the shit was painful. But that shit, right there, when you...
yeah. Man. Yeah, man.
I mean,
Oh, well, since we talk about medical stuff, the Chinese have come out and said that they can cure diabetes. Researchers worldwide are investigating insulin transplant as a potential alternative treatment for diabetes by creating insulin-like cells from human stem cell cultures. A Chinese team led by Yin Hao at Shanghai, I don't know the rest of that name, hospital, has achieved significant progress after a decade of research. In July of 2021, the patient received a cell transplant and within 11 weeks was able to discontinue insulin use. Then within a year, stop oral medication for blood sugar control. The team utilized the patient's peripheral blood mononuclear cells to regenerate pancreatic insulin tissue, making a breakthrough in regenerative medicine. This crazy. Harnessing the body's own healing abilities while challenges remain in producing high quality insulin, producing cells on a large scale. This is it's a lot of mumbo jumbo in this shit, but long story less long, this is groundbreaking because you're using people's basically they taking their good cells, harvesting them and scaling them up. It's like you make the dope stretch, pretty in layman's terms, but you know what I'm saying? So they make it more of the good cells. So you ain't cutting it. You put, you know what I'm saying? But you getting good product and you're able to flush the bad cells out. So that's pretty fucking amazing, yo.
Or go read the fucking Dr. Sebi book.
That too. I don't know, diabetes, diabetes in the black community, diabetes is a real big thing. My mom is a diabetic. She take insulin. And my brother is a diabetic. I don't think he take insulin. And shoot. I dated this chick. Her son got to be my son ain't about 7. And he has the little thing on his arm that automatically pump insulin. And I'm like,
my friend, he's been insulin dependent. Shit, since I've known him, probably since he was like 11 years old.
It's like, I'm like, wow, that's crazy. It's crazy.
He was like 13. I was like 11 at the time. He's been insulin dependent.
Damn.
Like, God damn.
I seen like the OGs. I don't know. They got actually like a boom box. They go over their shoulder. You seen it?
Yeah.
They give it insulin, but then you got the other ones like a little clicker.
Yeah, that new shit.
Put it in. Yeah. It's like, all right, OG, trade your boom box in though. But shit.
No, I mean, diabetes is we know, like I say, in the black community is heavy. So all types.
Silent killer.
Yeah, it is. It is. That's why it's always really, you should get checked out.
Yeah,
I know
man.
we all hate going to the doctors to hear this fucking badass news, but it's like,
You got to.
you really do.
Got to. Yeah. Well, since we on that shit, CMOS. How do you feel about CMOS, Doug?
So I've heard a lot about it. I've never gotten into it. At one time, I know it was so many people selling green sea moss and purple sea moss and
Fruit punch CMOS.
Yeah, and I'm like, what is this shit? And it's, it's natural. It can't be natural if you have it and you're making it.
98 herb minerals, whatever.
Like, my man Mark, show my guy Mr. 21215, my man Mark, he gets it from someone, and he says he feels healthy taking it. Yes. But I've never taken it. It's this ad just been popping up like crazy that some sea moss in a jar, black owned company, he gives us like a teaspoon a day or some shit like that. Like,
supposed to be, yeah.
But this ad been like crazy, like, yo, I don't want any of that shit right now.
I've been taking CMOS capsules. I can't, the consistency of that. No, can't. Remind me of something else I won't say on mic, but no, not putting that shit in my mouth. Pause. But I ask you about CMOS because as I'm coming up with topics, Nick Cannon had somebody on his podcast. I'm going to play this clip.
Herbs and minerals. There's a phenomenon going around right now, sea moss. I was a big believer in sea moss. I was told that it has 98 minerals or something in it that my body needs, and I was like, all right, I'm all for sea moss. How do we feel about sea moss?
So I think take a step back. Is there any information that you're mineral deficient in your body? And the answer is no. I mean, a well-rounded diet in America, you have all the vitamins, all the nutrients you need. We don't see mineral deficiency. We don't see vitamin deficiency in our country. So taking more of something isn't necessarily better. I think that's the message. You're also trusting that whoever is giving you the sea moss, what's in that sea moss? You think they're actually looking and making sure there's not a lot of mercury in it, not a lot of other heavy metals? No, they're just taking something, put it into, grinding it up and giving it to you. So it really worries me what's in them. It really worries me that more of something isn't necessarily better. If there was some data it worked, I'd be the first to say, Nick, you should be doing this. And they could actually make a claim on the bottle. They can't make any claims because they have no data and you have no idea what's inside. That to me is worrisome.
There it is. There it go. So all of my non-vaxxers and all my health nuts, chime in. Let me know what you think about this sea moss stuff.
They say they have Irish sea moss. They have Jamaican sea moss.
I think it's where you harvest the sea moss from.
Sea moss is found along the coast of the Atlantic, primarily between North America and Europe, in the warmer waters of Asia, South America, and Africa, and some parts of the Caribbean.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, sea moss typically refers to specific types of algae or seaweed. Is all the way under the chip. But I mean, vitamin K, iron, iodine, magnesium, calcium. Whatever.
I don't know.
I guess I'll try it out one day, one of these days. I don't know. I might hit up my guy Mark People, see if it makes me feel healthier. I guess I don't know if you fucking stop eating fast food and work the fuck out, it's gonna make you feel good too. So
I was watching. We can move on real quick after this, but I was watching. It was something about they interviewed this dude from the Nation of Islam. And he was saying the great minister Louis Farrakhan said, all of the ailments that happen and the things that kill us are derived from the foods we put in our bodies. Mm-hmm. So he said that if you can eat whatever you want, but if you ate one meal and fast 72 hours, you wouldn't ingest enough of the bad shit to either kill you or make you sick. And I thought about that shit. 72-hour fast though. I mean, you did that shit. You did them day fast, but like just water for 72 hours.
I could do it.
That's hard. Consistently though.
Yeah, consistently. I mean,
and you still got to go to the gym and try to stay fit because, dog, you talking about? I can't even imagine because that's a lot of weight loss.
So when I really got on my shit about 9 years ago, I was off from work and I was like, I'm not going to do anything but just drink water. So for 2 weeks, I drank nothing but water. That's it. No food, no nothing. Just water.
2 weeks?
2 weeks. Water. So then I said, all right. Of course, I had light headaches. I know sometimes people are like, oh, you don't eat, you get headaches. Like, no, I just basically was craving fucking food. Like my body, like, yo, it's time to eat. We normally go to McDonald's. We normally go to Chick-fil-A. Like, what the fuck is up? So after that, I started, okay, so I'm going to implement oatmeal. So every morning, oatmeal. That's it.
Just a bowl of oatmeal and water.
And water. That's it. So then I went to a natural store and I just was getting peanuts, dried peanuts, and I was just snacking on that shit. Then I had to put them in the sandwich bag because now it's like, all right, I'm going to kick in. I'm like, now I'm going to fucking eat a whole bag of these shits. Like, I need to snack on these motherfuckers the whole.
No, so you put a little bit in a little bag.
Yeah. 8-9 hours I'm at work. Like, I need a little bit. So I started, getting food, but the weight fell off me. And I'm going to the gym twice a day. I'm doing 2 a days because I'm off from work.
Yeah.
So I'm getting up like I'm going to my regular shift, 5 a.m., go to the work, knock it out. Come home, take a shower, go to therapy. Come home, take a nap, do my little running around. I didn't do a lot of movement to like really make myself hungry or some shit like that. So I chilled. I used that energy to work out. Excuse me, because I needed to get energy from somewhere. I'm not taking any pre-workouts, none of that shit. And it really worked out for me. And now, I mean, that shit fell off me. I was like, yo, what the fuck? I look at them pictures now like, yo.
You think you could do that again?
Yeah.
What's stopping you?
Nothing.
Shit.
Just do it. Like, yo, I mean, of course, I fucking love to eat. I mean, but I literally could just be like, all right, I ain't gonna do it. Like, I did the Ramadan shit. I'm not Muslim. I just was like, this is something I just wanted to do. Like, yo.
Yeah.
And with the Ramadan shit, bro, I could go longer if I could have drank.
Yeah.
Let me just drink water. Like, you can't have anything. Like, yo, I really don't care about eating. Like, I care about eating, but I really don't. Like, yo, let me just fucking drink some water.
I'm gonna do that next year. I'm gonna do the Ramadan. I'm gonna do it.
To me, it was really easy, bro. Like, it's just, whenever you normally, you're a breakfast guy?
Mm-mm.
See, then you're all right. See, me, I'm getting to work, my day starts at 5 a.m. So I'm really ready to eat at least lunch by like 10, 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
Fucking hungry. I've been up and moving and active. So I want something to eat. So my body is like, what's up? Time to eat. So once you get over that shit for the first couple of days, that shit was easy as a motherfucker.
Like I might cheat some days on pod days, but normally like how we eat around like 7:30 before we pod, I'll probably eat like that on a regular day, and then my next meal isn't until about 3 o'clock the next day.
Like, because we eat, if I didn't have to go to work early, because now I was like coming in later after we pod, but now I got to be there on time now. But like, if I didn't have to be to work, let's say if I could be to work at noon, I would leave here and just go change my clothes and go to the gym. Like, I would go burn that shit off to whatever we fucking, the wings or some pizza that we done ate.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right. So again, as I was scrolling through social media today, 8 men are gonna sue American Airlines. I'm gonna play.
What kind of man?
Black men. 8 black men are gonna sue American Airlines. I'm gonna play a little of the clip.
In a newly filed lawsuit, 3 black men are suing American Airlines. They allege company employees appeared to remove all of them from a flight over a complaint about body odor. First on CBS Mornings, the men are telling their story to our Chris Van Cleave.
We're the only ones getting taken off the plane. Look at this.
This video at the center of a newly filed lawsuit against American Airlines appears to show a number of black men after they've been removed from a flight allegedly due to a complaint about offensive body odor.
So this is discrimination.
The lawsuit claims as Flight 832 from Phoenix to New York was finishing boarding in January, American employees removed 8 black men from the plane. They were not traveling together, weren't seated next to each other, did not know each other, and appeared to be the only black men on the flight, according to the suit filed early this morning.
As I got my things and walked to the front of the plane and made a left to the jet bridge, I noticed that there was 7 other black men. And that kind of was like, okay, what's happening here? So
for plaintiffs Emmanuel Jean Joseph, Alvin Jackson, and Xavier Veal, Flight 832 was a connection. They'd taken an earlier flight from Los Angeles without issue.
It was just black men, so I started freaking out. I pulled out my phone to record everything.
At any point, did somebody from American say to any of you that you had an offensive odor?
No.
The lawsuit claims over the course of about an hour, the men were kept in the jetway and then moved to the gate area where they were told they'd be rebooked on another flight to New York later that day, and alleges an American employee indicated the complaint about offensive body odor had come from a white male flight attendant. A gate agent seen in the video at one point seems to agree race was a factor in the men getting pulled off the flight.
Just because of the color of my skin. Okay.
I do not disagree.
But when
All right, so I ain't gonna play the rest of it. But what happens is, yeah, they gonna get bread, they gonna get money. But what happens is they pull them off. They put them at the end of the jet bridge, where if you check your bag at the gate, right there. So then they told them that they was gonna book them on another flight, a connecting flight to New York. So they took them out the jet bridge back to the counter. They looked it up. They found out there was no more connecting flights. So they put these black men back on the plane and flew them to New York. Mm-hmm. To that, you say what, my boy?
Yeah. First, they say it's a flight attendant. So it wasn't a passenger. Flight attendant.
Mm-hmm.
And so you didn't want to single out probably because, I mean, if you smelled it, you know where it's coming from. Because I'm sure the 8 black men were scattered throughout the plane. So you just said ain't gonna be one. I want all of them.
What's your favorite line in Django?
What? What? Who these niggas on that nag?
It ain't funny, but it's funny. Yo,
the disrespect. Yo, that was blatant disrespect, and I would have been embarrassed about it. I'd have been upset. Of course, my mouth like, bitch, what the fuck you mean? Like, I gotta get off the plane for what?
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck even if I did smell. I don't smell like shit.
I was waiting. It was like a 4-minute clip, and I'm waiting for them to say weed, shit, piss, something, and then but when I seen the dudes, I'm like, these are some regular looking brothers that are just traveling, and this flight attendant took it upon himself to try and kick them off. It's an abuse of power.
Yeah.
First off, if American Airlines doesn't have a policy, they better get one, which I'm sure they don't. 2, if there is no recourse or disciplinary action to said dude and anybody connected with taking these men off the plane, that's going to be an issue. Mm-hmm. And 3, just looking at it, it don't look like they are doing this for money. I think they're doing this to write things like, you cannot fucking do this.
Oh, the money is last. The money is last because I'm going to get paid. Because you're not going to disrespect me and embarrass me.
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah,
and then telling me, oh, we're going to get you. I paid for the ticket. If my ticket say I'm supposed to land in New York at fucking 8:00, that's when I'm going to land in the fucking New York City.
Period.
And the blame goes to everyone, to all the flight staff, and the fucking pilot also for allowing it to go down because he get the final word, right? He the man, he the captain. This is shit, right?
I think so.
So if these people, because I'm pretty sure there's rumbles, there's talks like everybody just ain't walking down the aisle fucking happy that they got to get off this plane, and you don't know why you have to get off this fucking plane. And the pilot, that shit go down. Fuck all of them. Fuck them all. Fuck them all. I'm gonna tell you this.
The one thing that I'm glad they didn't do, which some people do, is become a disruption on the flight, and then you getting the police involved, and then what could be solved escalates into something else. So although it was wrong, mm-hmm. and they were in the right, and you shouldn't have had to fucking get up. Mm-hmm. You comply, be complicit, and now you see they are gonna get the last laugh because now you're gonna see how shit shook out, and I hope they fire that motherfucker.
I hope so.
I hope they fire his bitch ass.
Do you have free tickets for life?
Do now. Shit. Do now, and a couple milli. Check that bank. Let me call the bank and see what I got in there.
Mm-hmm. Sell me. We ain't even gotta go through litigation, son. You know the vibes.
Sell me.
You need my phone number? Like, what the fuck? No Cash App. I'm an adult. I got Zelle. Like, Zelle me. The fuck? No, that's so disrespectful, bro. That is so disrespectful. Why are we so kind-hearted?
That's who we are as black people. We are very forgiving. Very forgiving. They put us on them cruise ships, brought us over here, chained us up, whooped our ass. We fucking.
Can you imagine being that? Like, I don't know. We don't know if they was with significant others or what. Family.
I think they all was alone. I think they was alone,
But say, hey, sometime with the jig, I pay for Jimmy to get on that motherfucker early and you hold me down. And she get on there first, so you don't know that we together. And then I go and sit down, and then I'm one of the...
Oh, that's why. That'd have been really wild. I ain't gonna lie, though. If I was with my kid, I probably wouldn't have fucking got up. Like, I'm standing on business on that. Like, no, motherfucker ain't going nowhere. I'm here with my child. I smell like Valentino, motherfucker. Yeah, what are we talking about? I ain't going nowhere. Let's call the police in, cause I ain't do nothing wrong. I'm sitting in my seat. I boarded with my group. My kid is right here with me. We ain't said shit to nobody.
Yeah.
Tell me what the fuck I did wrong.
That's me. I'm not so cool. Like, I'm cool, but I ain't so cool because I'm not understanding why I'm being removed. Yeah. Because I know I don't smell.
Yeah, nah. I'm like, and matter of fact, I smell better than you.
Yes.
Airplane man. You've been flying on airplanes, see airplanes all day, smelling like fucking nuts and Boscoff cookies.
Yeah. So, I don't know.
Yeah, fuck it.
But it's fucked up. But I hope those guys get everything they should, that they deserve it for. Like,
hell yeah, get your money, King.
Get it all. All of it. All of it. Yeah. Flights for friends, family. Damn it, like you work there, son.
Yeah, yeah. In other white news, Ohio billionaire plans to take $20 million sub to the Titanic site to prove the industry's safer after OceanGate implosion. Last year, they killed the billionaire, his son, and 3 others. The dude name is Larry Connor. He'll take his $20 million sub down to the Titanic wreck site that is 12,400 feet to prove that it's safe. He will also be joined by CEO of Triton Submarines, Patrick Laney. That's the dude that owned the other sub. Mm-hmm. At some point,
they was talking shit too. Like, man, I told y'all that dumbass, like that sub was gonna do that. Like, they was talking shit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yo. At some point, you just gonna have to make the Titanic off limits. It's just gonna have to be off limits. Like,
Rose is gone. All that shit.
They gone. Yeah. Matter of fact, it's a billionaire who's building a version of the Titanic to set sail in like 2 years. It's currently being built right now, an exact replica.
Oh, like, wow. Dog. What is it? The fascination. We're going
on. Man, listen.
100 miles underwater in the pitch black dark. You don't know what the fuck down there. The Loch Ness Monster is down there, bro.
It's some shit down there. There's some shit down there.
Though, Who the fuck come out the water? Godzilla come out the water too, right?
Yeah, I think so.
No. Yo, bro, it's pitch black down there, bro. We don't know. That is the only place where, besides space, we don't know what the fuck is down there.
Nuh-uh. Nope.
Why? To do and go what? You can't get out. You want to get out? You want to walk? What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
I don't know. I'm going to ask some of my white friends why they do. And maybe they don't understand why we do some of the shit we do. But I want to understand the fascination in doing this doofy ass daredevil shit. You are a billionaire and you could die. Mm-hmm. You could live. You spent 20 million of your billions to technically go die.
Mm-hmm. That's like, yo lost his legacy. Like, you take your son down there with you. You lost your legacy. It's over.
Make this shit make sense to me.
Yo, fuck that boat. I seen that movie. I got emotional the first time. And she let my man die in that fucking cold ass water.
I ain't gonna lie. I think it would be cooler just to play with a remote control car. Let me motherfucking drive this bitch right down there. Look around from my screen and up top, and we good. I don't get it though. I
don't want to go down there. And I don't want to go to space. I don't want to go up there.
Donnie want to go to space.
I don't.
You talk about I'm good where I'm at.
I'm good.
Right here in the DMV.
So you can blow up. You gonna blow up there. You gonna blow up down there. Like, what the fuck?
Implode down there. Blow up there.
Yeah. Hey, same thing. You're dead. Fuck.
You're dead.
The fuck.
Oh shit. Well, in other white news.
There's a lot of white news.
A lot of white news this week. That's another name. White news. South Park had an episode come out, and I'm gonna play a little clip of it. Lizzo made an appearance.
So South Park was so fucking funny. What was funnier, South Park?
Guys, my worst fear has been actualized. I've been referenced in a South Park episode. I'm so scared. I'm gonna blind duet to it right now. Here we go.
I'm telling you, Sheila, these new drugs are pretty amazing. I was feeling so ashamed of myself, watching Randy go out and exercise all the time and not eating as much. But I just don't have the same kind of willpower he has.
Which of the drugs are you on, Sharon? Ozempic, Manjaro?
Oh no, I talked to my doctor. He said insurance would only pay for those if I had diabetes.
But if you can't afford them, then how are you managing your weight?
Don't you know, Sheila? Now there's a whole new obesity drug for those of us who can't afford Ozempic and Mounjaro. I've controlled all my cravings to be thinner with Lizzo.
It's Lizzo. FDA-approved Lizzo makes you feel good about your weight, and it costs 90% less than Ozempic.
I've lowered my standards and my expectations.
It's Lizzo. In case studies, 70% of patients on Lizzo no longer cared how much they weighed.
I don't give two shits.
It's Lizzo. Lizzo helps you eat everything you want and keep physical activity to a minimum. Some patients report constipation while listening to Lizzo. Stop listening to Lizzo if you experience suicidal thoughts. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis, hypothermia.
Album.
Funny as shit.
It's Lizzo. Shout out to them, man. I like that. Good episode.
What's funnier, South Park or Beavis and Butthead?
Yeah, man.
What was funnier?
South Park.
South Park.
Remember the Kanye episode?
I remember
the
all
fish
that shit. Yeah.
Oh, man.
South Park or Boondocks?
Boondocks. Man, they had the R. Kelly episode. No disrespect. The one where they had the Luther Burger. Where they sleeping in, you can sleep in the restaurant and everybody's getting fat and
the Felice Johnson joint.
Oh yeah, Felice Johnson, a nigga moment.
I like you.
I want you. They said they call you Chris Hansen. I call you Chris Handsome.
We can do this the easy way.
Oh, we can do this the hard way.
But the choice is yours.
The nigga moment, new shoes, new shoes.
Gangstalicious.
Gangstalicious. The Scarface one.
Yeah.
The one where Tom played Usher and was singing in the rain.
Yeah, they got some good shit on there.
He slapped the shit out of Usher.
Boondocks
Yeah.
with the shit.
Fire.
Yeah.
Fire. What are we going to talk about? We want to talk about Drake or you want to talk about Diddy? Which one? We can skip one of them.
We can talk about Aubrey.
All right. Aubrey Graham, a.k.a. Drake. Somebody don't like him. Everybody knows that Drake has a team of writers, but he has a pen. And a reference track, a few have come out, but one notable is Mob Ties, which he doing a lot of big talking on that song. And it comes out that Vory, V-O-R-Y, actually wrote the song. I heard it, and it's swaggy, as it is. I mean, Drake flossed it, but Vory could have used that song. What is your take on these leaks, and do you think it affects Drake's overall?
It should.
I'm gonna disagree with you.
It should, because especially about that song, because he talked so much shit about it in different interviews. Like he did it on LeBron's pod. The song hard as shit. I mean, pull it up, listen a little bit of it, but I know what's the name used to hate that shit though. Joe Budden hated he hated that song.
Mob Ties?
Yeah, he ain't like that shit.
I don't know. I wasn't really a Mob Ties fan.
Look at these niggas. Hire some help.
Oh yeah. For me,
I'm not a da.
I'm a father. Yeah.
Stupid shit. Yeah.
So for me and Drake, people fail to realize that song "I'm Ready" by Alicia Keys. Drake wrote that song. Drake has written for Rihanna. Drake has written for Beyonce. Drake can fucking write.
But
and just when you get to a listen,
in singing, it's normal.
But I'm saying
when it comes to, don't matter your pen. We don't care about your penmanship. When it comes to singing, it's fine. When it comes to rap is a different art form.
Check this out,
and it's frowned upon.
It can be frowned upon, but ain't nobody did what Drake has done, and there is no other than Wayne and Payne. And Wayne, I don't believe this, but you still got the shit where they say Gilly was writing for him.
100%. I won't say writing for him. He definitely influenced him. He influenced his flow. He could be let's say, just like Hove and Young Chris. Jay-Z literally took
Young Chris flow. Yeah.
Did he ever write for him? No, but I'm pretty sure Hove then stole something.
Drake is not a rapper,
But it's
though.
too many.
Drake
but
ain't a rapper
the
now.
thing about
He's a pop star.
no,
He's
no.
global.
He is all that. He's a rap superstar.
Name me another rap superstar. And there's one close right now, and he's a rap.
A rap superstar.
It's only one right now.
It was only Drake and Eminem and Rabbit.
Gunna is
He's not a superstar.
He is close.
He's not a superstar.
This boy overseas killing. They cloned him too. He
Yeah,
was
my man
72
got
hours
abs
no
now. Man got
72
abs and
hours
shit now.
with no food. Shit.
Yeah, he did. He Ramadan
I
every day.
I don't agree
But
with
no,
it.
Gunna's not a superstar though. But Drake is a superstar, and when you're held at the highest plateau, you go off like I am this. I'm a rapper's rapper. You talk shit on your raps. You talk shit when you're battling people. So I don't want to then hear these reference tracks all the time. Cool, you got some help on the song here and there, but this is the shit that Meek Mill was. Even though I had to, I think he might not. He didn't block me because I looked. Cause like I told Joe the day for yesterday, like do you ever shut the fuck up?
You told me that.
You on Twitter, yeah.
What was he talking about?
I don't know. Somebody said something. I don't know. I'm just tired of fucking seeing Meek Mill. Like, shut the fuck up. Yeah. And this is what Meek was talking about when it came to like these references. Like, this guy is, you hold him in such high regard, and he out this bitch getting help. It's like fucking, I don't know. Fucking PEDs, bro.
He never said he was the best rapper of all time.
I don't care. He act like it. He don't have to. Michael Jordan ain't never said he was the greatest of all time. He says he's the greatest of all time. What I was saying. That nigga on PEDs. That's what Drake is. Drake is PEDs. He's on PEDs. He gotta have some help. Hire some help. Sick of these niggas.
Ray Lewis had deer antler spray.
Hey, just like Barry Bonds. But I was great before this.
He was great before that.
No, Drake always had ratings. He was good. He wasn't great.
Do you not?
He was good.
Comeback season.
He was good. Comeback season. October's very own comeback season. That's my shit. When he got the jacket on, with the part and shit, the fall, the leaves and shit.
Now people get better. This Jay-Z that was Life and Times of Sean Carter isn't the same Jay-Z at Blueprint. Come on, dog.
No, but
Snoop Dogg at fucking Doggy Style ain't the same Snoop Dogg at I Wanna Take My Time.
I don't hear no reference tracks.
Snoop Dogg has writers and openly. He said one of his best songs that somebody wrote for him was "Old Boy" from
Jay-Z is his
the
greatest.
other dude, the young dude. He said Corday wrote the best song for him ever.
Next episode.
Well, I'm telling you what he said.
He can say that shit all he wants.
He said the best song somebody has ever written and he rapped was Young
Smoke
Corday.
weed every day.
Come on, dog. So Snoop
Hov wrote that.
So Snoop's legacy.
But I don't hold Snoop as one of the greatest ever though.
What?
I don't hold Snoop as one of the greatest ever. One of the greatest ever. He
has arguably the best album ever made, rap album ever made.
Don't argue with me. There is zero argument. He has a great album.
That's arguably the best hip hop album ever made.
To who? Not now. Shit ain't better than the Purple Tape.
You smoking dope. Purple Tape ain't it ain't. I ain't gonna shit on it, but it ain't above My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, and it ain't above.
You lost your mind.
We could have a whole rap debate on dog.
Purple Tape is top 5 ever.
I wish I had the Baltimore County podcast boys who talk all the time.
Call them niggas up there.
I don't got any no.
Oh, all right.
I should, because boy, you tripping.
Them niggas be liking our shit, because I be liking they shit.
They do.
All
They do.
right.
They show love. They show love.
I be liking they shit.
Podcast wars. Nah, they show love. I even be sending him clips about rap shit.
All right. Just making sure.
Oh,
making
man.
sure.
We gonna put a pin in this. We gonna come back to this. Matter of fact, we gonna talk about this next week.
That's fine.
We're gonna talk about it because but we're gonna get ready to get out of here too. But I want to go back to that Apple list, Jason. I was telling them that y'all beloved Beach Boys ain't make the list, and I'm sad for white people that the Beach Boys ain't make the list because the Beach Boys album, I don't even know the name of it, is like Jay-Z's blueprint to white people. Like it forever changed culture, but. It's another album that didn't make the list. He white soul, but he on our side. He's before Eminem, and that's My man, Michael McDonald. Don't forget, I'm in love anymore. Keep forgetting.
Was that a good album?
Hell yeah, it was a good album.
Yo, what's the name on there?
Who?
What the fuck?
Kenny G ain't make it. The fuck?
He ain't saying anything. That was goddamn saxophone.
I don't give a fuck. It's an album. You ain't. I know you done got some ass to that shit before. Stop playing.
No,
you tripping. Boy, you tripping.
I know Kenny G. The fuck? Phil Collins. Was Phil Collins on there?
No. I don't think that was a good album. Just a fire song, though.
No, he got one album that I used to like, though.
Man.
But, hey.
Listen, on the next one, I'm voting for the whites. We got to get the Beach Boys on there. We got to get some of that bullshit off, though. We got to get the Beach Boys on there. I don't think NSYNC made it. Or Backstreet, one or two. We got to get some representation. We got to get y'all some representation, man.
Yeah, I don't think.
They ain't make it. They ain't make it.
No boy.
Mm-mm.
On there. What was it? The 100 what?
The 100. I just Apple top 100 albums of all time. Yeah, we need some Beach Boys. Beach Boys changed white culture. Flip flops. They gave Zach Morris his whole swag. Zach Morris took his whole swag from the Beach Boys. Period. AC Slater, all them stole their whole vibe. Stole it. Stole their whole shit. Nah, this is a travesty. The Beach Boys got to be on it, man. Don't they say in that song? I wanna take a Bahama. What's
that though?
Take it slow. Yeah, I think so. See what I'm saying, dog? They jacked their whole shit, man. Come on.
I don't think that was them. But I know this song though.
All right. It was on YouTube.
That's that shit right there.
Oh shit, man. We got this is the white moment. Yeah. Man, closing thoughts, man. I'm scared to get out of here.
Shit, I don't know. All I know is I know what I'm worth. Pun intended. Time to come see the king.
Oh shit. My closing thought is this. Relationships don't last because of the good times. They last because the hard times were handled with love and care. On that note, this is JFP episode 223. Thank you. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Cost you nothing. It goes a long way. Want to send a shout out to those that wear the uniform, those that wore the uniform, those that will wear the uniform in the future, and shout out to those that hang out the VA all day. Shout out to the United States of Baltimore, Zone 18, and the rest of the DMV. So I played rap coming in. I had a good little Rockefeller set. It is a young man by the name of Perry, but he spelled his name Pxrry. This song is gonna be on the next playlist that I make, but Nell is dropping his playlist before mine. But the song is called Bout It. We're gonna end it like this. Let's go.
Welcome to the Jay and Friends Podcast.